p.m. on November the 13th. Let's go ahead and call this meeting to order. The roll call vote.
Rhonda Clark.
Jeremy Tooley.
Grant Swartzentruber. We're also being joined by Ms. Crystal Osby, and we're being joined by who's the assessor, and we've got Mr. Brian Cusimano with Nexus, who represents the assessor in these actions. At this point, we do not have anybody else present. Is that your understanding? Okay, how long do we normally need to wait? I was like,
give it 10 minutes, but
okay. I always like it when the judge waits for me if I'm running 5 minutes behind, but. We'll wait for a bit. We'll wait at least till 10 after, if that's okay. It's my understanding that what we've got on the docket for today is Shepherd Hill Holdings LLC. Is that correct?
that's correct.
Okay.
Thank you, Chris.
I got
I
mine.
wanted to get it all on one sheet.
I
That's
see
why.
I printed mine off.
Just trying to be a good steward of the environment. And, I mean, just for the record, other than sending in this notice of hearing on petition and the basis for it, do we have any other communications from this particular party?
I attempted to reach him by phone and by email. Phone did not, the voicemail that I got was not his. That's Lee Zeben, who signed the appeal form. I had Lee's email from a prior appeal. I emailed him twice as well and received no response.
Okay, if you don't mind, just for the record, include in our packet where we physically reached out to them. That's okay.
Okay. Yep.
Just so that we know that we've followed due process.
I'll forward this email to you, Crystal, and you can print it and edit.
They were also notified of the hearing by,
Did we have a green card signed back? Okay. Especially if they can get on with Zoom. Do we give them the option to get on with Zoom or no? Do we ask them to show up?
ask them, I would give them the opportunity if we had some communication.
Okay. We have a phone number for this particular taxpayer. Go ahead and try to call them. That's okay.
I have it under the appeal.
817-308. I'm gonna call the same number that's on this form from Lee Zeben. 817-308-1687.
Hello, you've reached Dan Campanella. Cam, thank you.
Hi, leaving a message for Lee Zeben. This is Davis County, Indiana Property Tax Board of Appeals. We have a hearing at 1 o'clock that it sounds like you've been noticed on, and just trying to connect with someone. Thank you. This is Grant Swartzentruber. Have a great day. Bye. Okay, it's 12 minutes after 1. We don't have anybody that's shown up. You guys are telling us that nobody's responded to any sort of communication. We'll let you go ahead and tell us what we're supposed to do with this, if that's okay.
Yeah, I would ask the board to deny the appeal for a failure to appear.
Okay, and the request here is the requested change, which they actually don't even write. What's the requested change that they're even asking for?
They did not complete that part of the form,
Right.
so
They just say the requested change in value is justified because the following error was made: a clerical, mathematical, or typographical mistake, or the legality or constitutionality of a property tax assessment. That's the extent of what we've got. Is that right?
that's right.
Okay. Do you have any idea what that means?
I can only guess. It could be, there was a special statute, this is section 42 property, whether the section 42, what that statute says is that the income approach is supposed to be applied. I do have a property record card. I'm not sure if this is in your packet or not, but we can get this for you, but it just shows that the income model was applied. So an income approach was used on this property. So I believe that it is a legal assessment.
Okay. Okay, anything else?
Nothing further from me.
Anything? Take a roll call vote on the denial of this particular request. Ms. Clark?
Yes,
Yes means you,
or the denial.
yes means that you wish to deny this request to correct whatever error it might be, and on the basis of, and I think it's objectively accurate, a failure to appear. It's now 15 minutes after 1, and we've tried every method we can to get a hold of them. Your vote is yes, deny the appeal.
Deny
Is
the
that
appeal,
correct?
yes.
Mr. Tooley?
Question.
Sure.
So if we deny this appeal, then, so are they allowed to reapply for this? Because I mean, I'm new to this. Is it this year or next year, or is it just, it's a wash for them, or how does it work?
They actually would still have an appeal right to this decision, and the failure to appear does not deny them that request. They have 45 days to appeal to the Unit Board of Tax Review from any decision.
But their process with us is done correct. They didn't appeal or appear. So it'll be yes for me.
I'll make it unanimous, yes. I'll vote in favor of denying the appeal, and pause for a second. Anything else for the good of the order?
Brian, is there anything that we can do about the non-failure or the failure to appear as far as
There may be a penalty provision. I have to go back and look at the statute for that. I believe there's a $50 penalty that can be imposed for failure to appear.
How about for failure to provide the correct phone number to contact you? Brian, is there something we can do about that?
That would be nice, but I'm not aware of anything on that.
I'll just say I'm not crazy about us. I mean, I don't love the idea of penalties, although everybody else here is here. I mean, if we can show that, and it sounds like we can, so maybe I shouldn't be saying this, but I just know when I've seen other counties, they are sometimes good at communicating, sometimes not. So, if it's shown that this is what we told them and they didn't do it, then that would be one thing, but I'm not crazy about the idea of any sort of a monetary penalty for this. Just my opinion.
That is why they introduced the penalty, statewide, because of this particular thing. It happens a lot with these companies and these tax rates.
Yes, but it's not a shall. We don't have to do it, right?
No.
It is just the code, if you want to look it up, is 6-1.1-15-1.2, and it is subsection L, as in Labrador.
Who imposes the penalty? Does the board?
The county assessor may assess a penalty if it is what it says.
The county assessor may.
The county assessor may assess a penalty.
So it's not the board itself.
That's correct.
My thinking is, though, if they were an habitual offender, it'd be different if they were wasting your time or my time 2 or 3 times a year, or, you know, pestering. Kind of with Grant, I mean, we don't know the case why they're not here, but yes, they should have got a hold of you or contacted them, but I hate penalties too, or I hate fines or fees, but it's not the board's decision, it's up to the assessor, but
KKL. County assessor may assess a penalty of $50 against the taxpayer if the taxpayer representatives fail to appear at a hearing under subsection D and under subsection E. The taxpayer's request for continuance is denied, or the taxpayer's request for continuance request for the board to take action without a hearing or withdrawal is not timely filed. A taxpayer may appeal the assessment of the penalty to the Indiana Board of or directly to the tax court. The penalty may not be added as an amount owed on the property tax statement under 6-1.122 or 6-1.122.5. Is that the section?
Yep.
Okay.
Ryan, what do you see statewide with this kind of stuff?
I don't see a lot of those being added. I would tend to agree if it's, you know, a repeat offender, that's a little more concerning, and, you know, yeah.
Okay.
Anything else for the good of the order? One question. Didn't they appeal last year or 2 years ago?
They did. They applied for an exemption in prior years.
Apply for an exemption.
Yeah, I don't recall them filing an evaluation appeal or a correction of error appeal like this.
The guy was new to buying it or something. He was in the process of buying it, and he wanted to see, I think, mostly what his options were about that.
That's right.
So I don't know if it's the same guy. I don't buy that long ago. I don't know if it's.
The exemption failed a year or 2 ago.
That's right. It was denied by the board. They appealed to the Indiana board, and then eventually withdrew the appeal.
Okay. Are we being recorded right here or merely right there? And then
I don't have record on.
Okay.
You're supposed to be recording?
Yeah. But my request is if we can do it right there going forward. I mean, this is fine for dealing with Brian. Is it on? Perfect. All good. Okay. Yeah, because going forward, if we have it in this room, we have to do it, and I just want it to be posted and everything like that. Okay. Do I have a motion to adjourn?
Second.
Favor say aye.
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 Opposed, same size. Thanks, guys.